Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I will be crocheting it forward in this video by showing you how to make this granny heart. And the materials you need are your yarn, worsted weight yarn, whatever yarn you want, and some scissors, a crochet hook. I am using 4.5 millimeter, and you will need a sewing needle to sew in your ends. So let's get started. First thing we want to do is do our magic circle. You can do your circle any way you want, or you can also chain 4. That part does not matter. I'm going to move this yarn out the way. Okay, I like to secure by just doing a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to make 3 double crochets. The first 2 rows, if you're familiar with the granny square, are going to be the same as your traditional granny square. You're going to chain 2 and then repeat 3 double crochets. People call them sets, people call them clusters, and I'll probably be referring to both of them throughout the video. So if I say that, that's what I mean, the 3 double crochets. So we're going to do this 4 times. I have 2 done, and in between them we're putting 2 chains. If I didn't say that already. Chain 2, and then my last set of 3 double crochets. And you can work in your circle as you go, or wait till you're done. That's crocheter's preference. In my last chain 2, and then I am going to slip stitch at the top of my first double crochet. Next thing you want to do is slip stitch to your corner. I'll be sure I'm centered on the camera. I'm so annoyed about that now. Okay, we're going to chain 3, and this will count as our first double crochet. Then we're going to make 2 double crochets for our first set, and then we're going to chain 2 and then make another one in that same space, another set. Move over to our next space, and these are corners, and make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, next corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Pretty simple. This is pretty beginner friendly till you get to the 3rd row. It might be a little tedious at first. And now I'm in my last corner and just gonna make my last set of 3 double crochets. Then I'm gonna chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, now I'm going to slip stitch at the top of that first chain 3, slip stitch in the next 2 stitches till I'm in the corner, and slip stitch in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is yarn over 3 times and skip this cluster, and in this next space is where we're going to be inserting our hook. So we're going to yarn over 3 times, 1, 2, 3, skip this cluster, and in this space pull up our yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 the first time, yarn over, pull through 2 the second time, yarn over, pull through 2 the 3rd time, and yarn over, pull through 2 for the 4th time. So you'll be pulling through 2 total of 4 times. So we yarn over 3, and we're working in the same space. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2 once, yarn over, pull through 2 twice, yarn over, pull through 2 3 times, yarn over, pull through 2 for 4 times. Okay, once again, yarn over 3 times, insert our hook, pull up our loop, yarn over, pull through once, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 4. I'm not sure if that's the quadruple crochet. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to do this 10 times. So go ahead and do that all in the same stitch. Yarn over 3 times and then pull through 2 4 times. And I will meet you back. Okay, so we have our 9. And what we're going to do is go to our next corner and we're going to single crochet. Then we're going to single crochet all the way down to this corner. So it should be 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the corner we're going to do make a single crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet. So now we're just rotating our little square here, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then slip stitch into, single crochet into that corner. Don't slip stitch, because it will look funny if you do that. So from here we're going to repeat the 9 quadruple crochets. We're going to do it in this next to the last space. So again, we're going to yarn over 3 times. We're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop, pull up our yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so do that for a total of 10 times and I will meet you back. Okay, so your granny heart should be looking on something like this. Now the last thing we have to do, we're almost done, is slip stitch. And you see this like straight row up here, column, not row. At the top right here is where you're going to slip stitch. Slip stitch to join, and then we're done. Now I do want you to push that, make that a little bit tight, and then chain 1, and you can fasten off your yarn if you want. But if you want to use this as an ornament or hang it on something, just go ahead and chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then come back here and slip stitch again to join, chain 1, and fasten off. So if you just wanted to leave it just like that, that's fine. And if you wanted to hang it on something, these are really going to be really good for like a gift basket or a gift tag or something. And then what you want to do is just fluff out and stretch out pretty much shape it. Make sure it's evenly shaped. And there you have it. Pretty cute. We're just going to sew in our ends. The good thing about sewing in the ends though is that you got these rows right there. I've already made a couple of these, so but yeah, there you have it. I'm going to try to figure out how to make this into a granny square, because that would be a really cute blanket. So I appreciate everybody's patience. I'm sorry if there's any confusion, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and together let's continue to crochet it forward. Bye now. Hey guys, it's me. Guess who figured out how to make this granny pattern into a granny square? Yours truly. So I decided to go ahead and add it to the video. So basically you're getting a 2-for-1. But the only thing different is I had to grab another hook. I had to go a whole size up. So this was created with a 4.5 hook, and I have a 5.5. So you're going to need to go up a whole size. That's so that the heart could lay flat. And I did do several attempts, so that was kind of crazy. And I'm re-recording this video because I was completely off. My device that I had that was holding my videos broke, so I'm kind of just like winging it, and it's very challenging. So if you did my pattern right, you should have 40 stitches. And what we're going to do is a setup row, and in the setup row we're going to need 8 points where we're going to have single crochets, and in between the single crochets we're going to have 5 chains. So to start, you want to have your heart upside down. Again, I'm checking the video. And then from your point going to the left, go down 3 stitches. So insert your hook into the 3rd stitch, which will leave you 2 stitches. So then in every 5th stitch we are going to single crochet. But first we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th stitch, single crochet. And that's all we're doing for this setup row. We're repeating this. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th stitch we're going to single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you should be at your, you should have 2 stitches left right here. 1, 2, and then you have your center, and then you have your other 2. So in that 5th stitch over here we're going to single crochet. But first we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again we're just repeating it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 5th stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to single crochet, and that should leave you 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. Okay, and now we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 5 space, and we're going to chain up 3, and this will count as our first double crochet. And then for this granny pattern, I made it where the clusters are 4 double crochets as opposed to 3, and then I'm also chaining 1 in between the clusters, which I generally don't do, but I had to do it for this pattern so that the heart would lay flatter. Chain 1, and that's all we're doing. The first stitch, which is right at the point of the heart upside down, is going to be a side. So the next chain 5 space is going to be a corner. So that means we have to double crochet 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, a chain 2, and then 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, and this is a side, the second side, and we're going to make a cluster of 4 double crochets. Grab some more yarn here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, and then we are going to cluster, make 2 sets of clusters for our 3rd corner. No, that's our 2nd corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and then another 4 double crochets in the same chain 5 space, 4, chain 1, and then at the top of your heart where the center is right here, that's going to be a side, and that is our third side. And we'll make 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, and now we're into our third corner. 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and then your other 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, and now we're into our last side, our fourth side. 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets, chain 1, and now we have reached our last corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and then our second set of 4 double crochets. 3, 4, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch at the top of this first chain that we made. Now it's going to be bunchy this first round, but the next round it'll start laying out. That second round, I'm sure by the third round it'll be completely flat. But so we said we had four corners and 4 sides. Okay, I'm going to do one more round real quick just to show you how it does come together. But I am going to slip stitch into the first chain 1, slip stitch to the first chain 1 space. I am going to make 3 double crochets. That counts as my first double crochet, and then make 3 double crochets in the same space. Chain 1, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets, chain 1, another cluster of 4 double crochets in the next chain 1 space. One, 2, my carpal tunnel is acting up. 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the next chain 1 space, and then another corner. So we're going to make 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and then 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to make a chain 1, and then I'm going to make 4 double crochets in the next 2 chain 1 spaces. And I want to mention real quick, I'm going to provide a link in the information box if you do not know how to make a granny square. And also links to my previous video that I made last year. It's got a smaller heart. If you can't get the hang of this one, I think the other one is more beginner friendly. And I also show you how to make that heart into a granny. And now we're in our next corner. I've chained one. And as well as join your squares for a blanket. So I'll have those links. And also, you might want to, see, I'm over here talking and I forgot to make another double crochet. I forgot to mention in the first video, I like to always, and I always try to say this, remember to say this on camera, to always check the information box, because sometimes I misspeak and say something and meant something else, and I always clarify that in the comments in the information box. I haven't figured out how to edit my videos on YouTube where I can just put it on the screen. Like if I said double crochet and I meant single crochet or something like that. I just haven't figured it out. So it's so weird. I work on computers all day, but when it comes to certain stuff on social media, I just can't figure it out. I have to have my kids help me. So I appreciate your guys' patience with all that, and I will get comments on you know, asking me about something that might have caused confusion for them. So thanks so much for always commenting. I want to thank everybody. My channel is finally getting some attention and I'm excited about it, and hopefully my kids, I'm in my last corner now, will get me a decent camera for my birthday in April. That would be awesome sauce, because I'm still recording on my tablet. I don't have a smartphone, so I can't use that. Use them. I heard those are really good for recording videos, but I just appreciate everybody's patience with the videos. I'll get there someday. So now we're in our last chain one space, making our last cluster of 4 double crochets, and I want to show you how it comes together. You know, it would be so nice, and we're going to slip to join in that first chain 3, the first, yeah, chain 3 space. And it would be so cute if you got like the Valentine colors, like pink, red, black, yellow, white, I think are the Valentine colors, and made a blanket and made some solids and mixed them up. I did that last year. I made a blanket and gave it to somebody really special. So yeah, here you go. That's how it comes out. You might want to pop this out. That is your Valentine heart granny square. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you'd like, and together let's continue to crochet it forward. Bye now.